Now that we're in 2023, we're all going to be thinking, oh, who's going to be the champion at the end of the year? So I'm going to make a prediction of this and see who I do believe will be the champion at the end of 2023 and who will be crowned as the champion in their weight class. And I decided to skip women's MMA because it couldn't fit the room. It couldn't fit the block here on the screen. So I'll give an honorable mention at the end, seeing who will become the champion in their division, and just say it out loud there. But we got flyweight, we got bantamweight, we got featherweight, we got lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight, of course, all around the screen. And we're going to start with the lowest weight class first, in flyweight. And this will kind of spoil some predictions here. It will spoil some predictions, but I don't care. I'd flyweight. I know people are looking at Moreno and Figueiredo coming up, but there's one guy that no one is talking about. And no one probably even knows, because people know him because he beat Moreno twice. That guy that beat Moreno came back from. I think Alejandro Pantoja will become a champion at the end of 2023. I think he will. I really do believe he will. I think he will. I do believe Brandon Moreno is going to beat Davison Figueiredo in the quadrilogy in January, later this month. I think he'll win it. But then I think he'll turn around June, July against Pantoja. And I really do believe Pantoja is going to wreck him. And I think he'll steal the belt off Brandon Moreno. And I think he'll win the belt, be crowned as the champion. I like Pantoja, and I think he's going to win the belt. I really do believe he'll beat Brandon Moreno. I think he'll win by, I think he'll get, a guillotine or something like an arming guillotine on Brandon Moreno or something like that. And I think he'll be crowned as the champion at the end of 2023. And maybe he'll get a defense at the end as well, because not against Moreno. Maybe he fights I wouldn't be surprised if he fights if Mateus Nicolau beats Brandon Royval. Nicolau, I wouldn't be surprised if they'd pull that off, but I do believe Alejandro Pantoja will become a champion at the end of 2023. That's one that no one expected from me. Everyone thought, oh, maybe it's Moreno or Figgy. Which one is it, Moreno or Figgy? I think Pantoja. I think Pantoja will become a champ. If it's not Pantoja, Moreno second, I guess. Bantamweight. We move on to bantamweight. It's Aljamain. I hope it's not. I hope someone flatlines him. Imagine O'Malley switch kicks him. I just think Aljamain beats these guys. I think he'll beat Cejudo. I just think Aljamain's going to become a champion, be one for a while here, until someone actually good beats him. I think Marlon Vera could beat him out of everyone. Cejudo has a chance, but I think Cejudo would lose. Get his back taken in a couple of rounds. O'Malley has a low chance, but he actually has a decent chance. Not gonna lie, but he probably just gets taken down. Let's be real. There's more of a chance Aljo takes him down than O'Malley KOing Aljo, but I just think Marlon Vera out of everyone has a good chance, but I think Vera loses to Sandhagen, and I think I don't think Sandhagen will get subbed as well, in my opinion. So if Vera passes Sandhagen, Aljo is in a deep world of trouble, I think, there. But I think Aljo, I think the way I think it's gonna go, he fights Cejudo, wins a close decision. Fights O'Malley, wins a close decision. No, he'll win a submission there. Won't win a close decision against O'Malley. He'll win an easy submission over O'Malley. Then he'll fight Corey Sandhagen again in a rematch. And I think he'll become a champ and win. He's already a champion. What am I talking about? I think he'll still become a champion. I think he'll be still a champion. Because he'll fight in March against Cejudo, fight in July against O'Malley, International Fight Week. Then he'll fight. I think he'll just maybe fight Sandhagen at the very end, but I think he'll become a champion still. and and he'll be the champion, crowned as the champion at the end of 2023. We move on to featherweight. This is interesting. We move on to the featherweight division. I think it's going to be Volkanovski. I really do believe it's going to be Alexander Volkanovski. I just don't see him losing. I just don't see him losing. Maybe we'll see his face in a minute at lightweight. You never know. We might see his face again at lightweight, but I think at featherweight, I get Yair and Emmett are fighting each other, but I just don't see any of them beating Volk, especially Emmett. I think Yair has a decent chance, but he'd lose. I think Arnold Allen has a decent chance, but he needs to get, I think they should do Alan Holloway in the meantime at UFC London, on the London UK pay-per-view card. But yeah, I think Volk will be champion at the end. Because he'll fight around June, July, August against Yair, Emmett winner, and then he'll fight someone else, maybe Allen. But I think he'd beat Allen, just wear on him, beat him. I think Volk will be the featherweight champ at the end of the year. We go on to lightweight. We're seeing Volk's face again. Are we seeing Volk's face again? It's Islam Makhachev. You kind of know who I'm picking for Makhachev Volk now. I think Makhachev will become the champion. I need to rephrase that, because I'm thinking he's going to win the belt back again. I think he'll still be a champion at the end of 2023. He'll still be a champion. He'll still become a champion, in my opinion. I just think no one beats him. And I don't see the Sarukian fights happening anytime soon. But even then, Makhachev probably just beats him. I just think Makhachev's going to become a champion. He's going to still be a champion at the end of 2023. Yeah, I don't see anyone beating him. Fiziev has a decent chance. But again, RDA was looking good against him. Arguably 2-2. Maybe 3-1 going into the 5th round. 3-1 towards Fiziev, obviously. But I just think Makhachev will become a champion. Will still be a champion at the end of 2023. I don't see anyone beating him anytime soon. We go on to welterweight, which is, and I don't know schedule-wise, because no one wants to fight him, it looks like. So this is a bit of a risky one. But I listen, it should go this way, because he smashes everyone at the top, in my opinion. Hamzat Chimaev. It's him, welterweight champion at the end of 2023. I think so. I think he beats Leon Edwards. I don't think Edwards will be champ for anytime soon, man. I really think he'll lose soon. But if Colby accepts the fight versus him, he just needs to get that top good win. Bilal, he could fight Bilal, but that's not going to get him anywhere. Colby needs to accept the fight. The clown. Colby, accept the fight. Alright, I know he's had some court cases right now, but still, when you get that figured out, accept the fight. But yeah, I think Chimaev will become a champion at the end of 2023. Whoever the champion is, Edwards, Usman, Colby, whoever it is, Chimaev will beat all of them. And yeah, he'll be the champion at the end of 2023, in my opinion. We go on to middleweight. And I'm going to get some dislikes for this, but I don't care. This is what I think for now. It might change. It might not age well. It's Alex Pereira. Timing-wise, I just don't see the Whittaker fight happening. Does he beat Whittaker? I don't know. I think he slightly does for now, but it's even. I just don't see timing-wise the Whittaker fight happening. And it's not a good look. Costa's delaying things for Whittaker. Whittaker could just move on like that, but still. So Pereira I just don't see it happening next year. This year, because it's now January 1st. I just don't see it happening this year. But yeah. I think timing-wise, Whitaker will fight Costa. Because listen, Adesanya and Pereira is probably going to happen in July. And who knows if Pereira will want to get back in there. And Costa, if he keeps delaying stuff, don't see the Whitaker-Pereira fight happening this year. But, yeah. I think Pereira will still become a champion. I think he'll still be a champion at the end of 2023. I think he'll beat Adesanya in the what's it called? The rematch, realistically, the quadrilogy, but I just think Pereira's timing-wise will still be the champion. We go on to light heavyweight. I'm just gonna be honest here. I think this is what's gonna happen. I don't want it to happen. I really hope any other circumstance happens, but it's Magomed Ankalaev. He's just truly the best, I think, at light heavyweight. I really do believe so. I know people didn't like his performance against Jan Blachowicz, but whatever happens in Glover versus Hill, whoever gets the belt, I think Ankalaev beats both of them, especially Jamal Hill. Imagine Hill wins the belt. A lot of people would beat him. Glover's a tough test for Ankalaev, but I think Ankalaev would still slightly get the edge over him. And I think Yuri is going to get smashed when he comes back by anyone, whoever it is. If it's Ankalaev, if it's Blachowicz, if it's Glover, if it's Jamal Hill. I think Ankalaev beats the winner of... I think this is what's going to happen. Glover, Hill winner, whoever wins the belt, yay, whoever gets the world title. Ankalaev rematches Blachowicz in April. Ankalaev gets the win. Ankalaev. Winner fights winner in July or August. And Ankalaev will beat Glover. Ankalaev, beat Glover. And in November or December, Ankalaev beats Yuri. And Ankalaev will win that. I think he'll win that way. And I think he'll get the world title at the end of 2023. Yeah. Ankalaev or Glover. Depends who you have in Ankalaev or Glover. I got Ankalaev, but we go on to heavyweight, and this will be just a short one here. It's Ngannou, and you might be wondering why. Ngannou. Why do you have Ngannou at heavyweight? How do you know if he's going to defend against all these guys? He's going to fight John Jones in March, and he's going to fucking obliterate Jones in less than a minute. If you have Jones, get the fuck out of this sport, you fucking fucking idiot. If you have Jones winning against Ngannou, you're most likely brain dead, and you don't know what the fuck you're seeing. But Ngannou will beat Jones easily. And then he'll just sit out for another year. Interim belts don't count, whatever happens with that. You gotta win the belt to become a champion. Win the actual belt to become a champion. Right now, Brandon Moreno has no fucking belts. He's a challenger. He's not a champion. Interim belts aren't anything. It should be just fucking silver belts. Let's be real. But, Ngannou will just sit out for a year. And he'll just sit through, become a champion. He'll still be a champion throughout 2023. And yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I think Alejandro Pantoja will become the flyweight champion at the end of 2023. Aljamain Sterling will still become will still be a champion at the end of 2020. He'll still be a bantamweight world champion at the end of 2023. Volkanovski will still be a featherweight champion at the end of 2023. And Islam Makhachev will still be a champion at the end of 2023, and so on. You know, I just think this is the list, and I think we're gonna have women's divisions. I think Zhang will still become a champion. I keep saying it wrong. Who cares? Zhang will still be a champion. She'll beat Rhodes and Lemos and whoever's there. She'll still be a champion, Zhang. Shevchenko will... She's so boring. Get rid of the belt, man. Shevchenko, you're so boring. She'll still be a champion, but the toughest fight for her, in my opinion, is Alexa Grasso. I think she beats Fiora and everyone else. And Nunes, featherweight division doesn't fucking exist. And yeah, and I think she'll still be a bantamweight world champion. All the women champions will still be having their belts. Yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I surely did, and yeah, peace.